a little bit because I got some stuff I'm working on too.
Roger Dodger. Okay. We've got stuff and things, and we've got the bridge to the turnabout, part 1-2.
The bridge to Terabithia.
The bridge to Terabithia, part 1-2. Oh yeah, her.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, her. All right.
That's right. It's me.
What did we?
Not who you... Totally
do?
not...
Totally not Dahlia Hawthorne.
Oh, did we not get it to continue last time? Maybe I'm just like smoking.
No, we just like stopped in the middle of this.
Got you. Okay.
We had it to be continued in like the middle of investigation.
Got
Yeah,
you.
this is investigation part 2.
Gotcha.
All right, so I think we have to move.
Bye-bye.
Is Gumshoe.
Hey,
Oh.
it's me, Dick
Oh,
Gumshoe.
the Heavenly Hall. Oh, yeah, because it's the thing at the bottom of the hill. Because she was scared of something. Oh, because of the blackmail letter. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Should you come? Want your secret to be exposed. Right. Heavenly Hall, then. Oh.
Larry
Let's...
Butz.
Oh, no.
Please, no buds.
Oh, no. Something smells. Something smells.
You even made a construction paper chain.
We need
Hello there.
a gumshoe. Hey, Lloyd.
I'll do.
Oh, yeah, it's Mark, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Mark.
I'll do my best Tim impression.
Do it.
Well, not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though.
Gumshoe, what?
I'm poor.
Oh, that's right. We're Edgeworth now.
Yeah.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Going incognito.
Larry.
Oh, why?
Butz.
Why? Why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away.
Run away. Yeah.
I even chased one of them to Japan. Next
Yeah.
time, prison, I guess.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
Larry?
I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure.
That'll get
You'll
you
do what now?
all of about nothing.
We'll get him 32
I can't
cents
do
an
that.
hour.
Someone who looks like he's... I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
He's just talking to himself, right? He doesn't mean me.
Shh. Be quiet and listen.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I blew it again.
Done that. What did he do, I wonder?
You, about what you just said, I got an objection.
Gumshoe, please.
What the? Edgy, you dirty rat!
Gumshoe, you oaf.
Why couldn't they give Gumshoe a proper objection, like in the courtroom?
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not that down on my luck. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection, like that other lawyer. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger instead of my middle one.
You've watched too many trials.
I'm sorry. Law and Order's just too good.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
Sweating in
What
this
is
cold
this?
is not pleasant.
What is this little shack, anyway?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on. I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power. Looks like it's about to collapse.
Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here.
So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe.
He's getting all buddy-buddy on us,
Listen, Edge. You've gotta do this. You've gotta save Iris.
Wait, why are we whispering all of a sudden?
We've got to whisper because they're coming too.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute.
Watch your mouth! Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you, you weirdo?
No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by look at her eyes.
With disgust?
No, she's got this. I really want this man to carry me over the threshold. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
That's correct!
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt?
You're psycho. You're psycho.
What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back.
If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Much to everyone's chagrin.
Especially mine.
Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me.
Larry, I don't know how to break this to you, but I will
That's
never
okay.
be a ladies' man like you.
What? Oh, okay. Chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night I saw something incredible.
Something incredible.
The Incredibles.
2.
3.
Yeah. But let's not talk about that now.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about the good old days and ignore this subject entirely. Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized that I don't like women? That
all
I
I think about.
absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him. Magarama. You probably don't have enough evidence, but now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, we'll talk.
Well, that wasn't difficult. Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah. Anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And
Was it now?
Then,
And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey! Why are you giving me evil eye. I'm telling the truth.
There are still 3 psycho locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
Where you say? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do you mean? Where
What
were
do you
you?
mean?
Just answer the question.
I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be?
I see. As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? Well, what do you mean, there?
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Take that! This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
What am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here.
What? What? Why didn't you tell me that before? God, he's dumb.
Dumbass. Dumbass.
Well, how about it?
How about what?
Larry, I will put you in prison.
That's
Don't try me.
Oh, everyone.
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
Never mind prison, I'm going to destroy you. Looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step of my 3-step plan. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you?
You don't know that I was in my room.
So where was Larry, and why was he there? Read. If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, this answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge was here, where we're standing, right now. Maybe, naturally, Heavenly Hall.
Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Oh.
In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
Shit. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Iggy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. He would just tell me to fuck off and I'd leave.
That's nice. Now tell me. What were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call a fair decore.
I think you mean affaire decor.
That's what I said.
Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh, no! You're really one scary guy, you know.
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
Your mother.
Larry Butz.
Larry Butz.
There's
This
only
was-
one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before. Don't call me Larry.
Larry Butz is the video game character ever.
Don't call me Larry.
He sure is. The person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, I suddenly feel all cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilly glare.
It's a good pun. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh?
You just told me you wanted to marry her, you ignorant swine.
That's different!
No, it's not, Larry.
Do you have some kind of evidence?
I don't need evidence where you're going.
You've got something that
Right into the river.
You've got something that proves I was waiting for? Or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris.
A picture of Iris.
You. You are the proof.
Larry Butz. You are Larry Butz.
Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey! Give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
Oh, what do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Nope, no shame. I mean,
First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says, "Salutation here."
Well, that's what it said in that book. Letter writing for dummies.
God damn it. God damn it.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, "Dear Iris."
I'm sorry.
Fucking dumb.
Larry Butz, you are the video game character ever. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that.
Wait, hold up.
What now, pal?
I've lost it.
What are you talking about? What threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what. You tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose a secret, pal.
What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
Quote, unless you want your secret to be exposed, end quote. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Mail, in fact. Which I'll have you know is illegal.
I don't know what that means. Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love for her burns so hotly, which also isn't a real word, I think. It could melt all the snow on this mountain. That's terrifying.
Oh, then what is this secret you mentioned?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it?
No, spell it out for me, Larry. I need every piece of information you can possibly give me.
I'm talking about the secret love between her and me.
That's it. Gumshoe, put him in the river.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, she wouldn't want old lady Bikini to know about it, right?
I don't think she even knows about it.
About our... what? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair.
That's way too many flavors.
That's way too many flavors.
Like a pack of nerds. Yeah.
That was like screaming from miles away.
Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh.
Yes, it is.
Fuck you.
And why are you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's 'cause Edgy gave me that scary look of it!
The motherfucker's way too scary, yo.
What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Well, at least he knows he's dumb. Hey, come on. Don't let it get you down.
It was a waste of time.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something. I know it. Look at that creepy smile.
What do you mean, detective?
Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago.
If you really want to know, last night saw something incredible.
The Hulk?
He's right. Larry!
What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another.
It was a frog. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, ergo, henceforth, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night, something more incredible than lightning. Something very, very frightening.
What? When? Where? Why? How?
Hey, where do you think you're going? Or what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
Don't threaten me with a good time. That's where my girlfriend is.
The double
locks.
Magadama.
Five.
Oh my
Five
god!
locked.
No!
That's it, I'm putting him in prison.
Please.
What's wrong, Soy?
Does this mean I have to do it all over again?
Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
I've just about had it with this harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Oh boy!
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
Wow, I'm sure glad we didn't do that last time, and we could go right into the case now.
Another fucking half an hour of interviewing Larry Butz.
Oh my god, Larry.
My god.
You are truly the worst.
He is the bratwurst.
February 9th, 9:47, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
It has seemed like years since the burger.
Oh my. Mr. Lorries feels that way about little old me.
Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret at all.
Dot dot dot.
This is no time to be embarrassed.
I'm sorry. I'm just oddly accustomed to that sort of thing.
Worry not. And in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him.
Does that mean Mr. Lorries is the witness today?
Unfortunately, no. I believe that nun will be the first to take the stand.
Sister King.
She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime.
Dot dot dot.
I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise O'Neill, correct?
Dot dot dot. That is correct. It was not me.
Very well then.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed.
Don't worry, I've made the necessary arrangements.
I see.
Iris. It is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once.
Mr. Edgeworth?
I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted.
Very well, sir. I'll leave my defense in your capable hands.
Oh, it's Canadian Judge! Let's go!
Well, hello, everyone.
It's Canadian man.
Court is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris of Hazakura Temple.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The defense does indeed appear to be ready. Is Edgeworth gonna Bugs Bunny this fucking thing and bounce back and forth?
First base, Bugs Bunny. Second base, Bugs Bunny. Third base, Bugs Bunny. Shortstop, Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny, eh? Canadian.
However,
Prosecutor,
seems-
Miles Edgeworth. Defense attorney, Miles Edgeworth. Judge, Miles Edgeworth.
however, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case.
Indeed.
You know how much the other judge would be shitting himself right now seeing Edgeworth as a defense attorney?
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing? What is the
what are
meaning
you
of
doing,
this?
Mr. Edgeworth?
I thought we had a deal.
I know I'm old, but I'm not crazy yet, am I?
I'm altering the deal. Pray don't alter it further.
I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of the court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in the ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had the chance to begin.
What?
I am ready to announce my verdict this time.
That's it. That's the
This
case.
court
What?
this
Only.
defendant-
Wait, are you telling me this whole time we could have solved 98?
Oh my god.
Here she comes!
Oh!
Here she
The
is.
prosecution stands ready.
And you are?
Your worst nightmare.
Franziska von Karma, prosecuting tragedy. And the greatest thing
Von-
since the slicing of the bread.
Von Karma, you say? Perchance you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary
Nope.
prosecutor Manfred von Karma, eh?
Never heard of him.
Jawohl, legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all.
Because he's dead. Spoiler alert.
Fuck you. Upon one special request, I flew in today for the purpose of prosecuting this case.
Oh shit.
You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? I love it when the A's come organically.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before. Or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once.
I believe you are imagining things, Your Honor.
Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say?
There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office.
There isn't? But I'm sure once before in the court.
I told you there is no such weakling. You will heed me
What
now
is that,
or
a
face the
whip?
whip.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. But bailiff, remove that whip at.
Hold it! I have no objection to the whip.
What?
Coming out.
Oh,
Good for you.
somebody let
You
Phoenix
get to keep
know.
your name. Just watch Edgeworth pull out a gun.
No. He has a sword.
Yeah, the guns are very fey.
Yeah.
And then he just whips out like a fucking crossbow and it's like, try me, Judge.
The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee, but there is still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today.
This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix Wright here today, my little sugar booger. But looking at you now, maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through mine fingers.
I see you brought your flair for the histrionic.
Allow me to add to the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court. Wow.
Stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor.
Very well. Miss Von Karma, please give me an outline of this case. With as little whipping as possible. I like it, but not that much.
Ooh.
9. The murder victim is the famed picture book author, Miss Elise... How's that pronounced? Duxnam?
Dunim, I believe.
Dunim?
Yeah, I believe.
Miss Elise Dunim.
Howdy, I'm dead. Ouchie. Ouchie. That really hurt.
I got my Fauci
Her
out
body
here
was-
now.
Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard.
Where is
Ow.
Hey y'all, dead here.
She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue with the words
Yeah,
Texas
it-
A&M written on the side.
Hey,
Oh, God,
Vsauce,
it-
murdered here.
Yeah, I was murdered by the ghost of Texas A&M. That's
I thought
neat.
you were gonna say the ghost of Texas
No
Past.
bounty.
I'm Mr. Beast, and I murdered this children's author, and I'm giving $10,000 to the one who can find the killer.
Oh my god.
Mike,
Sorry, I was reading a text. The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well, the court accepts this photo of the crime scene.
there is no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness to her crime.
Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand.
And so it begins. My first and last trial as a defense attorney.
For now.
Witness, state your name and occupation.
Get this woman a milk crate or something.
On there, I'm not sure about I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for the what? I did too many dabs for this. Witness, please stand up nice and straight. Good.
If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for our back pain-plagued witness.
Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please.
Man, they are using a milk crate? Man, I have the writing of this game, like, down pat.
Yeah, all right, send. Once again, your name and occupation, please.
Well, how did I get the voice before?
I do
No,
not
I know what it sounded like. I have to remember how it felt to do it.
All good. We should all collectively maybe do a vocal warm-up. Me, 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 me.
The tip of the lip, the teeth, the tongue, the tip of the lip.
Alright, I got it. Got it. Little old me. Well, the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain.
Ah, yes, meow. I forgot.
My name is Bikini. You got it? Bikini. Nice to meet everyone.
Hi, Bikini.
But oh, wrong judge. You're to be wearing a bikini right now.
The courtroom is the garden of holy judgment. Those with lechery in their heart should leave the sanctuary at once.
Don't slut loud in this courtroom.
You want me to leave?
No need to get your bikinis in a twist. let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in the summer.
In any case, witness,
No, this case.
I hear that you saw the crime taking place on the night in question.
That was clever, Connor.
It's right.
Meowth, that's right.
I can still hardly believe myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that.
Let's hear what you have to say then. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh?
Have suck.
The night of the Mioida.
The night of the Moida.
The night of the murder.
I'm going to fix that real quick, Mike. I just realized, where is that? Did I disable these for some reason? Oh, it might have been for the Mia case or something. I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
Come on.
Channel rewards. Huh. It looks like it's active.
Huh.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's active for me.
Huh.
Maybe it's my browser being stupid.
Yeah.
Mioida.
That night, I was helping an acolyte with a training in the inner temple. But,
And she's still there.
well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bag at the inner temple, you see, so I needed a long, hot soak. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it.
So it was simply a coinky-dink that you found yourself returning to Hasakura Temple?
Yes, could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple.
That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made.
There's only one problem with this testimony that I can see.
Is that you're not voicing Von Karma anymore because we got a voice roulette.
Oh. No, this is unfair. Like the Krusty Krab.
No, this is Patrick.
Krusty Krab is unfair.
Mr. Krabs
It's in there.
Rusty.
Yeah. All right.
Going and getting nice and crusty.
All right.
It's like a nice pizza.
Nice and crusty.
Following statement. Let's see. Where is my timer? There it is. Hopefully this works. Let me make sure this works. One and great. All right. Francisca Von Karma is me.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle now, are you, Miles Edgeworth? And Miles Edgeworth is Connor. And the judge is Mark.
Hi-ho, is me, Kermit the Judge here. Mr. Edgenworthen, please begin your cross-examination.
What is this inner temple?
Bikini is going to be Mike.
Oh, I don't know what voice to use. There's so many options.
Well, she
Conversing with the spirits is what we train people to do, right?
We'll
My
be the
lord.
ones asking the questions, mademoiselle.
In order to do that, a place strong in spiritual power is required. There's a small temple across Dusky Bridge called the Inner Temple. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training.
And how exactly do you help with the process?
It's all quite exact. It can't be performed without a nun supervising.
Marge Simpson, is that you?
Oh, me?
Yeah, pretty much what that's pretty much what it's evolving into.
Oh, crumb with you, sweetie!
Like a tutor, watching to make sure I spoil child studies.
Tutor with a whip in your case. If that is the case.
No, this case.
You're right. If this is the case, then why did you return to Hazakura Temple and the murder trials? Five?
To shreds, you
That's
say?
right. It's no laughing matter, especially in winter. I can't hold anything heavier than a knife and fork during the cold months.
Interesting.
Sounds like you need a doctor.
Honestly, like, go get help, medical treatment, something.
Just being alive is like strict training.
That was a bit much. I'm sorry.
On the night of the murder, was this fabulous back of yours hurting again?
That's right. Raging like a bull in a pig pen. I almost fainted once or twice. I just knew that unless I warmed it up, it was going to finally finish me off.
My back was going to commit seppuku. You left Iris to help with what?
What do you think? The acolyte training, of course. It was just past 10 p.m., so we were starting to enter into the training exercises proper.
Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple?
Well, the job is simply to watch over the acolytes so that they don't pass away.
Oh, is that all?
Just to confirm this point again. That night, you met Iris in the Inner Temple, correct?
Yes. She's a gentle, honest girl.
She is neither of those things.
Well,
She never once failed to follow my direction.
I don't believe you. So, you returned to the Hazakura Temple in order to take a bath.
My pack is to blame for everything. It's a do or be done in kind of world after all.
How long were you in the bath for? You don't mind me asking.
My, what a filthy little rogue you are. I know what's on your mind.
It's not you, I swear. I'm into men, not you.
I bet your next question's gonna be, where exactly did you want?
No, it wasn't. Please answer the question.
This is why you have to watch the young ones.
What?
Pathetic Miles Edgeworth.
Oh my god.
It's the lowest. Oh, damn. Ugh. The lowest of the low.
Is there some sort of cake me sign on the back stuck on the defenseless bench?
You would know.
I'm really glad that I was voicing Bikini for that little part right there.
You have fun. She's a fun character.
Anyway, I couldn't afford to be away from my post for too long, you understand? So...
The crime took place in the courtyard, correct?
When you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can't see the courtyard.
That's right. In other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw the crime taking place before her eyes. There was no complicated setup in this case.
That certainly seems to be true.
Unlike Turnabout Big Top with the monkey and the everything and the bust and the chest.
Don't forget about Mo.
Don't forget about Mo.
Silly Dan, busts and chests are the same thing.
Huh? You're right.
There is indeed only one problem with this testimony. If I can clearly point out what it is, then I can begin to quantify just how good this witness's memory and observation skills are.
Alright, what's the problem?
I don't know, I'm a voice.
Fair.
The staff doesn't have a big old magic ball in it. That's sus.
Yeah. Lightlight's tagged up.
Just a silly question. Did she have that big purple ball on her, like where her throat is?
I believe so, yes.
Was that not also the
Yeah,
thing
because
that was inside
Iris
of his
has
head?
one on her hood
Yeah,
as well.
okay. Well, I thought I was on something.
So no bath in the inner temple. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. I saw it, the murder. But where is... Hold on, let me pause the roulette real quick. As we think. I saw it.
Missed an opportunity to make like a female Quackstack.
Temple. I feel like it's gotta be the weather. But like, photo of Elise.
Yeah, it's tough to see if it's like, are we big braving it, or like now is like the weather gonna pop up later?
Yeah.
Or, like that's the weird part.
Because the game said, hey, there's something wrong with this testimony, and there's only 4 options. There's only 4 things to push on.
Yeah.
What's that bell at 10? Time 10 to 11 p.m. Yes. So... Yeah, it's something about the timing, I think.
There was one of the... forget which one specifically. One of them... Edgeworth even says like, that was a very important thing that you just said.
Was that the first thing? Let's see. Whole process can't be performed without a nun supervising. Why did you return? Yeah. Violent back. To shreds, you say. Alive.
And his wife?
To shreds, you say.
So left Iris just past 10 p.m. So we're starting to enter into the training exercises proper. Okay. Met Iris in the inner temple.
Oh, wait. Look at the letter from Larry.
Oh! Yeah, you're right, because tonight at 10. Yeah, okay. Right. Yup. Yeah, it's fine. Pathetic.
Lowest of the low.
kick me sign. Alright, so... That's what I saw.
That one.
Yeah. This one, I'm gonna save, just because we haven't in a hot second. And we're gonna present the fucking this thing. Nope.
This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid I cannot accept that. That's wrong.
Well done, Your Honor.
No. What? Why? Who?
I was only testing you just now.
Oh my god, Edward.
Did I pass? No. Wait. I want to. Wait. No. Well, then why don't you try testing this penalty too,
You're
bitch?
just stick this foot up your ass, bitch!
Ooh!
Why don't you try
Looks like I shouldn't
testing
have
these
spoken
nuts?
in your name.
Now
Alright.
you know what it's like to be Phoenix.
Right. Left. Back. Temple. This. Bath. It's, weather? No. No.
Time wizard, roll and spin.
Time wizard. That's when I saw it. The murder. Nope. I'm lost already.
So, she said she returned to Hazakura Temple for a bath. There's no bath in the other building. Can we look at the map first?
Yeah.
Fully grasping at straws.
Clearly a bath or some shit.
Just like
Alright.
inner temple bath.
It's like
temple
slightly
temple.
to the side, and it's just like covered in a sticky note. Because we've got the weather data. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Photo release. Rang lights out bell at 10 p.m. Oh! Oh, it's this! Yeah. Okay. So, let Iris present, testimony. There it is.
Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's fate rests on their powers of observation and memory, after all.
Well, don't worry. I'm more up than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all. The head honcho of the Hazakura Temple.
In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris. She claims that after ringing the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all.
No. She said that?
A defendant or a witness? Who is most likely to die, do you suppose? The defendant is simply lying to cover her back.
But that is completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi. Alright, so now we're back.
Yup.
Yeah.
But that is odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she would lie.
You know, like a liar.
Like a liar. Original judge.
Does she indeed have honest? She does indeed have honest eyes. Yeah.
All people lie. That is my belief.
Why am I the only one being whipped in here? Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means we must call your memory into question.
Dear, dear, dear. You're older than me, and you want to play that game, do you?
No, well, this isn't what I exactly wanted to.
My memory was perfect, crystal clear, especially in the winter.
Then, I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Mr. Edgeworth, if you're going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show her a more decisive piece of evidence.
Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think that alone would do the trick.
Then please add your comments about Iris to the testimony.
A boot!
I was gonna say, wait, that's in the game. He actually is Canadian.
He is Canadian.
Yeah.
A boot.
A beat.
He's unironically Canadian.
Yeah.
Let us return to the cross-examination.
Came to the inner temple. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner.
You wanna just
Yeah.
press that?
Hold it! Are you sure that you're not making a mistake?
You, young man, need to get your estimation of me up from the floor. Iris always wears the same clothes. We don't have a laundromat, so she can't clean them and use different clothes. I mean, the smallest thing out of place would have stood out like a sore thumb to me.
Sore stench at that.
You're making a mistake. Thinking I made a mistake.
An excellent finish there, witness.
Still, I have to wonder. Is that... Ah, no, that's incorrect because of this. Objection! Witness, let's get one thing straight. The defendant whom you claim to have met, she was wearing this demon-warding hood, correct?
Of course! This is a very important piece of clothing, I'll have you know. Wait a minute.
Hold it right there. Why do you have that?
That's the question of the day now, isn't it, Miss Von Karma? I'll have you know that this hood was given to my boyfriend as a gift that night, not from me. Before the lights out bell was rung.
What?
You
That
know where
cannot-
I'm going with this, don't you? If the witness had seen the defendant as she claims, then the iris she saw should have been missing this very hood.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
It's not a bad feeling at all, exposing contradictions like this. Now I understand that happy look on Wright's face every time he does it. Doesn't make me feel happy, because I'm capable of happiness, but...
Sister.
I at least understand it slightly.
This hood, you have spare ones around the temple, do you not?
Spares? Well, I do tend to make too many of them.
I see. A stockpile. A surplus of hoods, hey?
Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owned.
Then this is quite strange. Ah,
If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There is no contradiction here.
I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easily. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart. The seeds of doubt.
witness. While I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, you must give every detail with precision.
sure I'm comfortable going along with this.
Is that you shall continue with your testimonies this instant. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath on your way back from the inner temple.
Those seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit. Contradictory stimulation.
Giggity?
Bailiff. No. No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you.
I will not sully Edgeworth's name by that.
I finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple.
Uh-huh.
And as I was walking back, I heard a noise in the courtyard. I took a look and... Iris was... Oh, Mystic Elise. And with that sword of all things. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room, which faces out onto the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of a window.
You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then it would be much more... It would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Mr. Edgeworth in court. And me seeing it all from this very chair. Well, something like that.
Good job, Judge.
His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe.
I would look so fool if I commented on such foolishness.
There it is.
Anyway, this case is mine. Miles Edgeworth.
Calling everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours?
9.
Post-bath. Around 11.
This happened at 10:45.
Yeah.
This was after my bath.
Time 10 to 11. Okay, take about this. Bridge, put the weather data. Lightning, 10 to 11. Right, wait, because lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45, around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. As I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look. I mean, we haven't pushed anything, but I feel like... 11, temple. Walking back. So, like, I'm gonna present the weather report on the fiery bridge. It might not be correct, and I might just have to press, but we'll see. Nope. Nope. Anyway, we're gonna press anyway. We're gonna press now. How far is it from your room to the inner temple?
Let me think a moment. About 20 minutes on these stumps of mine. It's about 15 minutes to Dusky Bridge from Hazakura Temple. The inner temple is just beyond the bridge.
Still, you never made it back there that night, did you?
That's right. I was heading along the walkway toward the main hall.
You say you heard a noise.
Thump. Just like that.
That could only be the sound of the victim falling, and nothing else but that.
Absolutely nothing else but that.
It's very quiet in the temple, you know. You can even hear the snow falling from the branches.
And the lightning. What of the lightning?
And the uncomfortable noises from Larry Butz's room.
Boom. Just like that.
But then, couldn't this noise you heard have been snow falling on the ground?
Judge.
I never thought of that.
Ye- the next one to laugh gets a vipping. I see a lot of naughty boys.
Oh, please don't whip me.
Well, whatever the
Don't
source
whip me, mommy.
of the sound, I looked over at the courtyard and,
This is the second time that the witness has testified to seeing the defendant, but some doubt remains in these claims.
Hey, just what does that mean? Just because you're a good-looking young man doesn't give you the right to.
The murderer who stabbed the victim with the sword. Sister Bikini, try to recall exactly who it was you saw as clearly as you can.
Sorry, can't think. Looking at you.
A randy old lady.
Oh, well, you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. Oh, now that you mention it, there was something awfully strange about her. Something that has been bugging me all this time.
Please, don't keep us in suspense.
Are they gonna try to frame Maya?
Calling it.
Yes.
Her hood.
Her hood?
No, her hoof.
Her fuck?
Her
That's
hoof?
right. It's coming back to me.
What is these words you're speaking? I don't understand.
Iris, she wasn't wearing a hood.
Oh, okay, so they could see that was her clearly.
I thought something was out of place, but it all makes sense now, doesn't it? After all, she'd given that hood away to someone, right?
Is that a euphemism?
Maybe.
Had she given her maidenhead?
She wants
This
someone to give her the-
insinuation is quite insinuating. You've dug your own grave, Miles Edgeworth.
What do you say, Mr. Edgeworth? Is this testimony importante?
No.
Give me 1 second, Judge.
We got him.
Just saying.
Yes, it is very important. This may initially appear to put me at a disadvantage, but I can't see any other leads at the moment. Your Honor, I would like these new statements to be added to the testimony.
Well, Miles Edgeworth. If you want to hang yourself, you need only to ask. I'll gladly lend you my whip.
Jesus!
Hamina. I mean, wait a minute. No, not Hamina. That's a
Witness,
what?
add that statement to your testimony.
No problem.
You are sure about that?
Yes, after all, we always wear the same clothes. No washers, no dryers, nothing. Just wet, damp, gross clothes. And I don't mean because we're poor. It's, the washer.
Yeah, the washer.
That's it. That's it.
There's absolutely no need to explain yourself.
Too late. Anyway, she looked different from normal, so that really stuck out.
Like me holding a whippet puppy in... Like me holding a whippet puppy instead of... Like me holding a whippet puppy instead of mine whip. What the fuck is a whippet?
Looking that up.
It's a type of dog.
It's a dog.
At
Is
least
it?
then it might
Oh.
bite you and not someone
Aw.
else.
Aww, is it cute? Here, Mark, that's a whippet puppy.
Oh!
Where?
Voice chat text.
Oh,
Iris didn't
kinda
have
looks
the
like
hood,
Dobby.
right? That's still cute. It's still
Got
cute.
Dobby ears.
It looks like Dobby the elf or whatever from Harry Potter.
Iris didn't
I'll
have
start
her
giving
hood
Dobby a song!
I was giving Dobby's a whip. Wait,
Oh no!
that's not what I was going for. Oops.
Very well.
Tommy's about to give Master the whip a lot.
Oh no.
How does it, Dobby?
Please tell us about the victim, eh?
Wait, I already pressed that. I meant to present evidence, I guess. No. Okay. So, why does it have a hood on? Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, you can clearly see from this photo that, Iris could not have stabbed you stabbed her because the statue did it.
Yeah, the statue
Yeah.
did it.
Did we
Also, the
press her on
handle
the-
is too big for her small hands, so...
Did we press her on the window statement? Because that's a very specific thing to say. That, oh, she must have fallen out of her window.
As she was pushed out of her window. Yeah. Hold on. Because we didn't...
Did we provide any evidence?
No, I don't think we've pressed these two.
Yeah, press that because she's incriminating herself too much.
The room the victim was staying in overlooked the courtyard, correct?
Which means the victim's room was on the second floor.
No. Hazakura Temple is a single-story building. But the mountain itself slopes downward. Which elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back. To about the height of a 2-story building.
I see. And the victim was staying in one of those elevated rooms, correct?
Yes, I should know. I'm the one who carried her things to her room after all.
What?
Huh?
I rolled them.
What makes you so sure of all this?
It's just like I told you earlier. I heard a noise from the courtyard, okay?
Wait, but she can't carry things.
Oh.
Yeah,
Back is busted.
thump. Just like that.
You're one smart sister. I'll give you that.
Ain't your sister, ma'am.
Shut up, Sister Thickness.
I'm not your
Autopsy
man,
report
sister.
states that the victim's body was covered in the bruises,
I did it.
indicating a fall from around 10 feet in height.
Rabble.
Milk boxes.
Yikes.
The milk crates.
It appears that the witness was not mistaken then.
Yep. I'm more than just a pretty face, especially in winter. I'm a woman of faith, after all, the head honcho of Hazakura Temple.
There's only 2 of them working there.
What's wrong, Miles Edward? No snappy comeback as a remark?
It doesn't feel like she is lying. This is very powerful testimony, too. She claims to have seen the instant in which the defendant stabbed the victim. There are only 2 things I can believe in right now. My client Iris, and my own abilities as a defense attorney. Which I have never done before.
Neither of which are sure.
Where's Godot?
Oh, he'll be here. He's gotta be here. Corner room.
He's just sitting in the public seats, just drinking coffee.
He's waiting in line for Starbucks.
After she was pushed out of her window.
Godot has more class than that.
Meow. We're not at the weather yet. It's weird.
So, we did come across something saying that she she carried her luggage up,
Yeah.
but it contradicts a previous statement, so I don't know exactly how we would present
Yeah.
against that.
Discovered, body fell. Whoa, wait, 10 feet after death.
Oh, that's a good one.
Whoa, hold on a second.
That's
Wait, I never saw that before.
Wait,
Okay.
can we read the full?
Nope, that's it.
present that.
Yeah. Objection! Impressive logic. That's what I'd like to say anyway.
Oh, please do. My brain is something else, especially in the winter.
However, I think you are overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind as to take another look at the autopsy report?
Not the
This
autopsy.
autopsy report?
Is that evidence? I don't like evidence. Fuck you.
The victim did fall from a height of 10 feet. However, this fall was after she was killed.
Bum bum.
Oh, that good.
Oh no.
That's right. It says after death right here, eh?
The scene the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard, how did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall?
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Order, order! The victim was killed and then fell. If that is the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room, don't you agree?
Man, I sure hope it wasn't poison.
You know, the
Who's good
poison
poison?
to kill.
That is the logical conclusion here. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was thrown out the window, down into the courtyard below.
Objection! Were there any signs of a struggle in Miss Donium's room?
No.
She was stabbed with a sword. That would leave a bloodstain, wouldn't you agree?
Well, Miss Von Karma, was there any blood? Ah!
No traces of blood were found in the victim's room.
Your whip has just caused traces of blood to be found on my glorious playoff beard. However, if there was no blood out,
I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this, as I'm sure your honor is well aware of when a stab wound produces the most blood.
when it produces the most blood,
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
Indeed. With the weapon still in place, it acts like a lid on the wound.
and it's true. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking.
We have come to a conclusion then. The victim was thrown out of the window with the sword still in place. This removes all of the contradictions. I should
rabble,
for the
rabble,
testimony at this
rabble.
point.
Order, order, order! I must admit this is a very probable version of events.
I'd expect no less from Franziska von Karma. She locates and takes control of every vital point.
Humph.
It seems that we need a clear testimony from the witness. Remove all supposition on your part and tell us only the facts, please. Stop short again. Witness, please remain standing on the crate. Don't.
Don't selling me short now. The weight of winter snow has bent me out of shape.
Meow, that's right.
Especially my back and my mood.
Sister, please give us your testimony. I will give you a rigorous massage once we are finished here. Ooh,
Oh,
ooh la la.
okay.
With the whip.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. All right, all right.
More details, eh?
When I look across the scene, the sword was already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mr. Khalees.
Okay.
What? You didn't see her stab? I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mr. Gummy was stabbing Mr. Khalees through the back.
Oh, there's some serious, like, weird symbolism there.
See? The statue did it.
Yeah, excuse me, what the fuck?
And only the statue.
Exactly.
Only the
It's gonna get pinned on my,
This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
Von Karma strive for nothing but perfection. Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth. Little baby
Perfection is an
bitch.
impossibility, Francisca Von Karma. And I'm here to teach you just that. As if Phoenix Wright hasn't taught you that thrice already.
Ooh, what? My perfect track record that has 0 losses at all ever?
Hold it. At that time, was the victim bleeding?
Well, I was very shocked to be seeing all of this, of course.
Yes or no?
So, I'm not entirely sure.
Oh my god.
But I don't think I saw any blood. Not yet.
I'm sure that you didn't. The weapon was acting as a plug in the wound.
Actually, it was acting like a lid.
I see
In
the
any
lid in the wound.
case, let's be clear on one very important point. Did you actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed?
No.
Think carefully, this is very important.
It's Iris we're talking about here. I'm thinking for all I'm worth. No. When I looked over, the sword was already in Mr. Khalees' body.
It might not be conclusive, but this testimony supports her theory.
The victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves it rather well, Miles Edgeworth.
So you're saying that you saw the victim's blood?
That's right! Some of it had splattered it onto Iris, too.
When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room, and her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded into the corner.
What? Her clothes were blood-flecked as well?
That seems quite conclusive to me.
What should I do? Press this point further? Yes. Think about it. What would Phoenix do? Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. But now you say you saw the victim bleeding.
Well, I say that what I saw is what I saw.
What did you see?
Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed, but I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as day.
Pulling the sword out.
King Arthur.
Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out.
Oh, congrats, sword.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Witness, you will add this statement to your testimony.
Oh, was that important?
Jesus Christ, lady.
More important than you can imagine. Plunged into the hilt? Hold on a second. No! No! Sister Bikini, you are a reliable witness. At least I would
Not.
like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here.
What do you mean? You make it sound as though I'm a liar.
I ain't calling you a truther.
But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you.
What contradictions are you talking about?
In the scene that the witness claims to have seen, the weapon was thrust up to its hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities.
Rabble.
What do you mean? Explain your ear.
Explain yourself, yeah?
To start with, do you think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear strong enough for that.
Doesn't appear. What meaningless dribble? Can't you tell that she too is a bodybuilder? I mean, I too may appear to be weak and frail. But I can crush men under my heel and make them weep should I choose. Oh, so she's
Oh,
a
dear.
dominatrix.
Oh
Enough
dear.
about your OnlyFans.
The objection stands.
Let the court record show that Francisco von Gama is only 19.
He knows what she wants and goes to get it.
She wept a little back there, I must admit.
Objection! That isn't the only issue here. If this sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly.
That
We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in a body, it acts as a plug of sorts. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. The wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding.
That's nothing more than conjecture. You cannot prove that. In reality, the victim was stabbed with a shishishito. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly and may still sometimes stop the blood.
Objection! No. I'm not finished. There is still one more conclusive contradiction.
You've still got one more, eh?
This one is simple. If the sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it?
Just the tip.
Oh,
Just the
that.
tip.
Just the tip.
If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword.
No!
Rabble,
nine.
rabble,
Yeah.
rabble.
Order!
Go into the room.
Bravo, Miles Edgeworth. Bravo. Raising so many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys I know could maybe manage one, if that.
Well, you see, Miss Von Karma, I am an ace attorney.
What does this all mean?
He said it. He said the line.
You've proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but
Having come this far, there can only be one answer.
And that is.
The weapon used to kill the victim was not the shishishito.
What? A foolish idea, born from the foolish mind of a foolhardy foolish fool.
Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think this sword was the murder weapon?
Well, it's because Mr. Ami was holding it.
Exactly. However, If you reflect on this, that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that the Shishishito was the murder weapon.
Rabble.
Order! 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 Ah!
So maybe the Shishishito was not a murder weapon. So far. Even if that is the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. The sister here saw everything.
Except she didn't.
She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth?
If that is so, I would like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises.
The obvious question?
Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to? It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a sword-like object was found.
That's, you know, just...
Answer the question!
Also, very good question is what would her motive be?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that thing that's very important in a murder case is motive.
Yeah.
Has not been discussed at all.
Yeah.
I plead the fifth. No evidence of that kind was found.
You're incapable. You're not a witness, Miss Von Karma.
Bullshit.
Rabble.
Another mystery to throw onto the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Excuse me, could I say something?
No.
I just remembered something, actually.
Oh boy. What is it, sister?
Thinking it's possible that just maybe what actually happened, it was just over there.
What exactly the fuck are you going on about over there?
The murder weapon! I mean, maybe. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of.
You what?
Well then. I simply need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister.
Impossible.
Good lord.
What else could this old woman have seen? It's the last case of the trilogy.
It's so long.
Big.
We've only got 5 more parts after this.
I saw the light at around 11 p.m. And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate.
Oh my god.
And there, I saw tracks. Tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used.
Did Dahlia Hawthorne just X Games over a flaming bridge?
Hog.
Yes.
It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all.
Of course she can.
Well, I'm not denying that I'm a badass, but...
Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time.
No! Well, I'm not in the best of shape. What with my back and my age, you know. It's half my personality.
Your back and your age.
This is quite. So, indeed, snowmobile tracks in front of the main gates. This is true.
Why didn't I see any of those?
It is the photograph.
Yeah.
Look at this graph.
Oh my
Why
God.
do you have a photograph? What?
god.
Why is this being presented so late? Judd.
Oh,
Judd.
oh, a snowmobile, a sled, eh? I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory. You see, in Canada, snowmobiles are called sleds.
Huh.
Wait, are they? The tracks begin in front of Hasakura Temple and run all the way to Dusky Bridge. That solves your pesky little problem, yes? The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon.
And in Canada, boats are called sleds on water.
In Canada, milk comes in bags.
Oh
yeah.
Did she really go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon?
Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please.
Fine. I will do so.
Begrudgingly.
Hold it. You are sure about the time?
Yes. I was worried about it after all.
Where was that?
Because I have a strong sense of responsibility. Especially at this time of year. The Acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the time. I couldn't very well take it easy in the bath all night, now could I? So at 11, I decided to leave Hazakura Temple.
An estimation of the time seems reliable, at least.
Please continue, sister.
Hold it. You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct?
Right. The one who trampled me.
It seems she's the type to hold a grudge.
There isn't a phone in the main hall, so I sent them to the bridge.
Phoenix Wright. He didn't even have his cell phone on him. What a fool.
He had forgotten it at home. Allegedly.
Damn it, Phoenix.
Weenie. What a naive boy as always, even though he beat me 3 times. Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always have my whip in hand too.
Always.
It's weird.
Anyway, I was really scared, and it was taking him a while to get back. So I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell.
Hold it! As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited. This one.
That's it. That's the only one we have. It'll run no matter how much snow falls.
Now, you're certain the snowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived?
Yes, of course. It was parked in the front of the gate.
So, she had already discarded the murder weapon and returned by that time.
I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do? More. I need answers to every possible doubt. The snowmobile in question, was it still warm at that time?
Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean, eh?
What do you mean, Miles?
I'm playing to a slow crowd here. It goes without saying that using a snowmobile will heat its engine. If it was still warm, then it meant it was recently used.
I never thought of it. I never thought of that.
Of course not.
That's right. I overlooked it too.
Of course you did.
Then answer the question, please, witness.
I don't often go around touching hot engines. However, now that you mention it,
Oh my god.
there wasn't any snow on it.
Snow?
Yeah, but for some reason, only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow.
There was snow on the mobile.
Oh
see.
no, Bill.
There wasn't any snow on it. Curses.
It seems highly likely the killer did use the snowmobile then, eh?
Oh no, it's gonna be Larry that used the snowmobile or some nonsense.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long does it take to get to Dusky Bridge by snow?
Where were the fingerprints on the snowmobile? Hold it. In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some walking and looked really cool while doing it.
Reason for that? Have we got a moment for me to explain?
She's short. That's it.
I think that's why the question was asked in the first place.
Good intuition, Judge. It was about a month ago. I was driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as a clam. I'd fetched some water and was heading back when I went and I crashed into a tree. The tree and my back both went crunch, just like that. Crunch.
Yikes.
Isn't that their only snowmobile?
Well,
Captain Crunch.
now it is.
Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
What taste you can see.
I haven't been able to find the courage to ride anything since then.
Wink.
It's my Sisyphusian tragedy.
Whoever said wink, I think that's the same thought.
Yeah, I was just like...
Anyway, the killer must have used it.
Shelly the killer. Hold it! Refresh our memory. How long were you knocked out for?
Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes.
Possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile.
You can see that it is more than enough time.
Is that all you wish to concede, Miles Edgeworth?
While it would have been possible time-wise, one element remains out of place here.
Oh, and what would this mystery element be, eh?
The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Ah, finally! Motive!
To kill!
At long last.
That's all the killer cared about, was the thrill of the kill.
Why go to the Eagle River to dispose of a murder weapon when there are other methods?
Too many unanswered questions. Your response, Miss Von Karma? Wow.
Turning to me for help over the slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once in a while, Your Honor? Or in your case, your clabbiness?
She's as over the top as always.
Anything. Whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this.
Therefore, she's guilty.
The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Miles Edgeworth.
Another mystery to feed the fire. Was there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there is surely a problem with this testimony. Now all I have to do is start poking holes in this flawed account.
Is there any reason to throw away a perfectly good murder weapon?
Okay. Alright. Now for the Avidange. Murder. Asking that it be reported. Main gate. Subtracts. 15 minutes to walk to this bridge. Once and talk to how it goes. Maybe I threw the weapon into the Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. Harris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. Temple in the surrounding area.
Well, obviously, there's no snow on the map. Therefore,
Yeah.
there was no snow anyway, which means they're all lying.
Snow, lightning. Wait, so around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Courtyard where Elise was murdered. Taken that night. There's only one set of tracks.
Which means
There's-
the snowball
yes.
came back.
There's footprints, and then the snowmobile came back. Alright, so we're gonna save. And I'm still done that. Okay, so the weapon and came back. Tracks. Man. Man.
Man, oh man, I'm sure out of ham.
And came back. There it is.
Maybe.
Maybe this time.
I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder.
Finally accepted the inevitable, it seems. Miles Edgeworth.
However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only one set of tracks?
What do you mean?
Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back.
Couldn't you have just gone like the same line?
But like perfectly in
hard.
line.
I mean, like, close enough.
Really hard.
You're right.
You are forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. Okay,
No,
that's hard to
no,
understand.
no.
What
No,
about
no,
the
no.
footsteps?
No.
This removes your precious contradiction, now doesn't it?
No.
That should be a question mark, not an exclamation point.
I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth?
Is there a flaw in her theory?
No, it's
This
perfect.
idea that the snowfall covered one set of tracks? There is a contradiction. The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
Would you care to explain? Why there is a root index finger currently pointed in my general direction.
No need. The evidence will do all the talking for me.
On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, please present your evidence to the contrary, eh?
The same piece of evidence.
The same piece of evidence, Your Honor. Here is the evidence. What do you have to say, Your Honor?
Nothing.
This reminds me of when I was a little hockey goon in training. When I was a child, I hoped for school to be cancelled due to heavy snowfall. Perhaps, Mr. Edgeworth, it would have been better for you to have had the court been snowed in.
What?
That's all this evidence says to me in any case.
Man, fuck you, Judge.
That was a good one. Nah, Judge, that was a pretty sick burn.
Pretty sick ice.
Nothing else.
He was a little hockey goon.
Nothing else.
And also your life points.
Oh dear, you seem to have missed, Miles Edgeworth. Hit or miss. I suppose you always miss,
According to the witness's
Yeah, this
testimony.
not-
According to the witness's testimony, the incident occurred after 11 p.m. In which case, there has to be evidence that can undeniably prove something doesn't match up. Alright, let's do this again. Let's fucking do this again, shall we? Okay, alright.
Ooh.
Alright.
Remember, Mr. Edgeworth, I have the authority to make the bailiff smack the defense attorney's nuts.
That's you this time.
The incident
That's you.
occurred, was it sometime after 11 p.m.? Is that what he said?
Yeah. Cause of death, rang lights out, bell at 10 p.m. Weather report. Oh, yeah, snow stopped at 10:50.
And the snow stopped, the lightning struck, so I feel like something here that...
Weather!
Have you heard of weather?
Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime. Witness, tell us when you witnessed.
Like I said, it was around 11.
Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
The weather report?
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks made after that time to have been covered up.
Ah!
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Order! Order! Very well then. It looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in.
Nice.
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic for you to rely on the weather of all things.
Are you kidding me?
Answer me this then.
Riddle me this.
When is a weather report ever correct?
Fucking, you're right.
Oh, no, you've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast, this is actual data. Ah!
Forecast data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies.
That many.
It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
It's true, we cannot be totally sure.
What? How did she pull that off? How dare she?
It had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
The photograph of the prince not being covered up, Your Honor. I mean, yes, Your Honor. I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Very well. I, too, cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony.
Ah, you can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Pot meat kettle, Miss Von Karma.
Well, brother, sister, same thing.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where
Ah.
is the evidence, eh?
The fucking,
Look at the picture of the death scene.
The fucking, the picture of the fucking, death scene. There's no snow on her.
She has no snow on her.
There is
No
conclusively
snow.
no snow. Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
That's right. But proving that is...
Completely possible! And incredibly easy.
9, fuck you, it's not.
If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow, with just one exception.
And that is?
The maiden.
The victim herself, Miss Elise Donin. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed. That's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph there should be 2 sets of tracks.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Order! Order! Just what are you...
Just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth?
Let the man talk. To be honest, I am not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing.
Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow.
Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained.
Can I say something?
No.
This all sounds a bit fishy to me.
What does, sister?
Your face.
9.
There is only one key for the snowmobile. Oh my god.
There was a second key.
Furthermore, on the night in question, we know the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder.
Oh my god.
Which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge.
God, I hope not.
So, she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
But this was
I love
already after the bridge was on fire.
I love this graphic.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
But what's odd is, when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near the Dusky Bridge.
Oh my god!
You must have just failed to see it, sister.
Maybe. But when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too.
But that isn't possible.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Order! Order! Order in the court! What does this all mean?
What does this all mean,
There was a
Judge?
second snowmobile. I feel it, Von Karma. I feel
What
that.
was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. And it was Larry Butz.
Because he's a douchebag.
I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble.
I swear to God, this snowmobile at this point sounds like it's pointless.
Oh, it's absolutely a red herring. It's gonna be Larry Butz fucking used it to come back from fucking whatever, wherever the fuck he was, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care right now.
I think we've learned.
I've had to pee for an hour and a half.
Dang.
Yes, yes. I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything. Everything that I know.
But then, that still leaves us with the same problem.
It sure does, Judge.
If only there was someone, a witness, who could testify to having seen the snowmobile.
Your Honor, the defense calls Larry Butz to the stage.
Larry Butz. Larry
A
Butz.
witness, huh?
Fuck you,
Was
fuck
there no
you,
one out?
Larry.
Was there no one out walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night?
I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that.
Well,
Phoenix
well,
Wright.
Well.
Phoenix
got an
and
idiot
Larry.
I have just the idiot for you, then.
Unless they had something really important to do.
Well, important to them. It's a shame.
Hold on. Something is coming to me.
Nice.
An idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night. Your Honor, actually, there might just be one individual who may be of help to us.
Sorry, did I say idiot?
Really?
I meant to, but I'm sorry.
You know someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder?
I know
Who could
exactly
possibly be that dumb? Gumshoe
I
was
don't
there.
know for sure if he saw it or not, but there are two things about him that do come to mind. Number one, he is an idiot. And number
Number
two,
two, he is horny.
There is no
he's an
second.
idiot. See number one.
Number one, he is an idiot. Number two, he is a very horny idiot. I'm taking both you and Gabby and combining your jokes.
And making them better. First, he saw something incredible on the night of the murder. Oh my god. He's gonna see so many fucking X Games, that fucking snowmobile.
That's what it was. That was the incredible thing.
Yeah.
Jesus age.
And
It
the
was-
second being?
He is an idiot.
This individual, he is a very horny idiot. This individual that I am thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
Nice. Oh, don't get it wrong.
Oh man, it's Pearl Fay.
No.
It's Pearl Fay.
Pearly.
It's Phoenix Wright.
It's up and coming artist Larry
It's,
Butz.
It's Desiree.
It is.
Oh my god.
This guy might be a product of Jean-Luc Deluc, the guide of obnoxious French painting.
This is Larry Butz, a disciple of the victim, the witness. At least O'Neill.
Your student? Interesting.
Roke, disciple of the witness.
Disciple. I cracked the ruins of Louvre.
You have served your purpose.
The upended.
The upended.
And why was he wandering about outside the wet on the night of the murder?
I apologize to no one to everyone. I apologize to no one, but especially to the people who don't understand our Destiny bits.
It's okay.
See, why was he wondering?
We'll
Well,
explain
we
them to
stated
you
2
just have to
points.
read.
He's an idiot. And a very horny idiot.
That's. I could tell them all about his designs for Iris, but it may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason.
And so, this unfortunate, unreliable, unremarkable looking individual, what exactly
Understandable.
was it that he saw?
He's a very mid-looking dude.
I intend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
Ilith cast Summon Butz, level 3
I
spell.
have no choice, do I?
How old is Larry Butz?
I believe he is in the
25.
gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him.
Very well.
Summons a moron.
Harry, you may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you.
Nani?
Oh my.
Everything.
Like a
Court will
prostate
now-
exam.
The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break.
Oh, thank goodness.
Miss Von Karma, please see to preparing to the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor. I will do my best not to throttle him.
Good. Well then, court is now at recess.
Woo! Wall ball, wall ball, wall ball.
Don't let Randall catch you.
Y'all say wall ball?
Wall ball! Wall ball! Let's go!
Hey guys, you want to play Foursquare?
You wanna play? The Red Rover? Red Rover?
You want to go look at the ants on the ground?
Red Rover.
Oh,
Red
yeah, that
Rover.
sounds like fun.
I call Larry
Red-
Butz over.
All right, I'm on my way. Ah!
And Edgeworth just fucking clotheslines him on the ground.
100%. 100%.
Hey, Judge, when are we playing Steal the Bacon? Can we play Steal the Bacon?
We play Mother May I?
And with that, I think we're done for the evening.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was a lot of butts.
That was a lot. That was
will be a lot
30
of
minutes of interrogating the butts, and then there will be
That
2
was-
hours of
There
investigation.
was
There was a lot of butt stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm next stream title is gonna be weird butt stuff, but BUTZ.
I was literally about to say, can you make next week's stream title butt stuff?
Butt
Yeah.
stuff.
I just want to say,
But
not a
stuff
day goes
with
by where I
Larry.
don't regret the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge reference.
Yeah.
Constantly have to sing sexy back in the background.
It is perfection.
It's too late. We're almost done the trilogy. I have to commit.
Yeah.
You have to commit to the bit.
It's
I
gonna
know.
be 2 hours of
This
sexy
is
back.
my Sisyphusian journey.
Oh, good night, everyone, and thank you for watching
Yay.
this
Good
nonsense.
night, and have a
And
pleasant
remember-
tomorrow.
Yes.